Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and we're standing outside a recently completed house flip that we just finished up. Has a few minor things to do still, but for the most part it's done. This has been a trying process on this property. It's taken us 18 months to get to this point, so a lot went on with this property. Talk about that here soon, but of course make sure you check out investformore.com for more information on my flips, rentals, being an agent. And of course, we've got a number of books on Amazon as well if you're looking for more information on being an agent, buying rentals, flipping houses, all that good stuff. All right, so I bought this house back in March of 2017, which was way too long ago, from a wholesaler for $170,000, in that range. And part of the deal with this house, it's in the country, as you can see, but it only had a half-acre lot with it, but it had a 100-year lease with the neighbor for another half-acre behind it. The problem with that lease was it was never notarized or recorded, so it was invalid. So this house, I kind of knew that when I bought it. That wasn't a huge surprise, but I knew we had to do some work with the lot, because the lot line would be about where I'm standing, 10 feet behind the house, going that direction, right behind the garage, and part of that shed would be on the other lot. These outbuildings would be on the other lot. It'd just be a mess. Not to mention, a half acre is non-conforming, which is a big problem in the country, in our county, because you can't make any improvements, make any major repairs, things like that on a non-conforming lot. So we had a septic that was right here, real close to the house, that had basically completely collapsed, was not savable, and we had to put a new septic in. And with the laws for putting in a new septic, it can't be within so many feet of the house, can't be within so many feet of the well, and this house had a well too. So in order to put in a new septic, we basically had to purchase this back lot from the neighbor, and hopefully that would give us a full 1 acre. Then we could put in our septic. But many other things came with that as well, like the fact, oh, there's some shoes here. That's interesting. But with a non-conforming lot, we have to be up to 2.5 acres to be completely conforming to keep our well. With 1 acre, we're like sort of conforming, but we have to buy a water tap. So we had to buy our water tap with this property as well. Water in Colorado is extremely expensive, and that cost us over $30,000 for the tap, getting it installed. And we had to fill in our well. Can't use that anymore. We did end up buying the lot, but that process took basically almost a year to complete with the county because of the nonconformity. They want us to get the septic put in first before they'd approve the sale. We have to redo this subdivision, redo the legal, but the septic side of it doesn't want us to put in the septic until we have at least 1 acre. So it took us a lot of work, a lot of negotiations to get it done, and in the end we have our full acre, a brand new septic, brand new water tap. The septic cost us about $12,000, and the property. So all in all, we spent around $100,000 on the rehab, water, all of that stuff, plus another, boy, $25,000 in carrying costs and other costs because I've held it for so long. We bought it for $170,000. I'm hoping to be able to sell it for $379,000. So we will make money on it. For the amount of hassle and the time I've had it, I don't know if it's worth it, but we will make money on it. Lots of stickers in my shoes here. So we'll show you the inside of the house. Of course, we have the before video that is on YouTube, and we'll link to it in here. We redid the kitchen. As you can see, new cabinets, new granite, new appliances. Redid the flooring, the paint. Here's the master bedroom here, which is one of the few things we did our other walkthrough, and the lights weren't working right, so the electrician is coming back to fix those real quick. But New carpet in here. This had hardwood before, but it was not savable, so we would put carpet in. New windows throughout the house, new doors. New vanity. We thought about keeping this bathroom the same, but after we fixed up the rest of the house and we looked at this bathroom, it just stuck out like a sore thumb, so we came back and redid the bathroom as well. Here's the living room. One of the other bedrooms. And then there's another bedroom back here as well. All right, we did a bunch of work in the basement too. We ended up finishing part of it, adding a bedroom and a bath. And of course, if we didn't have enough problems on this house with the county and getting all that done, well, we had to fire one of our contractors who was working on it too. So we had one contractor who was working on it, and he is also working on my new office, and he just completely fell apart. So we had to bring in one of my other kind of handyman employees to come finish this out after we had fired him. So that added some time to the project. And the new bathroom in here too. And back here, after asking our guy to clean up this area back here a little better, but it's still got a few things. There we go. There's a ping pong table sitting right there, and we're like, hey, please get the ping pong table out. He got that out, and there's a train table sitting behind it, and he left that. So, yeah, a few things in here. It was full before, but little storage area. So that's the house. We'll get it listed here this week. It's a country property with 1 acre, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, decent sized house. So hopefully it'll sell quickly. I almost forgot to show you the garage. This was completely full of stuff when we bought it, but now it's all cleared out. There were maybe a few things in here that were kind of interesting. I took a chest from here. I think that's from here. Just a few other little small things that were kind of cool. But for the most part, people always ask me why I don't sell or, go through all that stuff, and I just don't have time. And we've actually tried to find like eBay sellers or flea market people or even estate sale people, and most of them don't want to touch these houses. They look at them like, nope, not enough value, not enough things in here for it to make it worth our time. So we've tried that. It hasn't worked, but who knows? Maybe we'll find someone eventually. Usually I just tell my contractors, hey, take whatever you want. If it's worth it, great. If not, throw it away. And that is one bonus to this property, is it has that big 2-car garage there, and then this extra one here. And my first contractors keep telling me, just tear this down. They always want to tear down my garages. But we left it. And if somebody wants to come tear it down, they can, fine. But if not, then it's even more extra storage, which people love in the country. And again, we should have this a little more cleaned out than it is. So we might have to ask our guy again to come back and just tidy these things up. But good storage back here, good value add for a property in the country, having the 2-car garage, plus the extra 2-car garage, plus all the extra storage out here. We can move on to just away from this house. Has been one of the more frustrating ones we've done in a while. And Nikki, my project manager, actually told me not to buy this one from the very beginning, just because she knew it would be such a pain to add on the lot, to work with the county. Even though the county says it's not a big deal, they're as slow as they can be on a lot of these processes. And Nikki had just gone through that process to build her own house and create a lot in the country. So it was just as bad or worse than what she went through. and I did learn maybe to stay away from that stuff in the future. So that's the property. I think on this one we'll do a complete before and after video. Once it's sold, I'll show you the numbers and everything, and we've got a few other videos too of when the work was being done. So I hope you liked it. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, concerns about it, and subscribe if you want to see the upcoming videos that we have coming up. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.